Get ready because the news cycle is absolutely wild right now, and we've got the inside scoop on what's breaking, what's buzzing, and what you absolutely cannot afford to miss. The world is spinning faster than ever, and staying informed is key, so buckle up, because today's updates are going to be epic. We're diving deep into the stories that matter, the ones that are shaping our conversations, and the moments that everyone will be talking about. From the biggest names in entertainment to the trends that are taking over, we've got it all covered. So, if you want to be ahead of the curve, if you want to know what's really going on, then you've come to the right place. Let's get into it. First up, we're heading to the dazzling world of Hollywood, where two legendary actors are spilling the tea on their latest project, and believe us, their insights are as captivating as their performances. They're opening up about their craft, their experiences, and what it's like to navigate the often unpredictable landscape of modern life, giving us a peek behind the curtain that you won't want to miss. Get ready for some serious star power. Next, we're shifting gears to explore a powerful new film that's already generating serious buzz. This isn't just another movie. It's a deep dive into the complexities of relationships, the highs and lows of love, and the dramatic turns that life can take. Starring some of the most talked-about actors, this film promises to be a cinematic event, exploring themes that resonate with us all. We'll break down what makes it so compelling and why everyone is talking about it. Then, we're catching up with a respected voice in film criticism who's giving us the lowdown on the latest releases. This is your essential guide to what's hot and what's not in the cinematic universe, with sharp takes and insightful analysis that will help you decide what to watch next. Get ready for some honest opinions and a clear picture of the current film landscape. And finally, we're looking at the critical reception of a highly anticipated movie that's already making waves. We're talking about the performances, the direction, and the overall impact of a film that's being hailed as a must-see. Discover why audiences and critics alike are captivated by this cinematic offering. It's all happening right here, right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Social media's double-edged sword, Colman and Cumberbatch on Life Online. In a candid conversation that offers a rare glimpse into the lives of two of Hollywood's most celebrated actors, Olivia Colman and Benedict Cumberbatch have shared their perspectives on the pervasive influence of social media. Their discussion, sparked by their collaboration in the new film, The Roses, reveals a striking contrast in their personal engagement with the digital world. Cumberbatch, known for his thoughtful and often intense roles, described social media as a volatile arena, a place where individuals can experience extreme reactions, famously stating it's where people want to marry you or kill you. This sentiment highlights the often overwhelming and unpredictable nature of online interactions, where validation and harsh criticism can coexist. His analogy paints a vivid picture of the emotional roller coaster that many users navigate daily, underscoring the potential for both connection and significant distress in the digital space. Adding another layer to this conversation, Olivia Colman, a multiple award-winning actress celebrated for her warmth and versatility, confessed to having no personal experience with social media platforms. This admission is particularly noteworthy given her prominent status in the public eye. Colman's decision to remain offline sets her apart in an era where digital presence is often seen as a prerequisite for celebrity engagement. Her approach suggests a conscious choice to maintain a boundary between her professional life and her personal sphere, prioritizing a more traditional or perhaps more private mode of existence away from the constant connectivity and scrutiny of the online world. This personal choice invites reflection on the pressures faced by public figures and the diverse strategies employed to manage fame and privacy in the digital age. The juxtaposition of Cumberbatch's critical view and Colman's abstention offers a compelling dialogue on the varying relationships individuals have with social media, from cautious engagement to complete detachment, all while they promote their latest cinematic venture. But what happens when the cameras stop rolling and the red carpet fades? Next, we're diving into the dramatic heart of The Roses itself, exploring the on-screen turmoil of its lead characters. The Roses, a cinematic battleground of love and litigation. In the landscape of cinematic storytelling, films often explore the burgeoning stages of romance, capturing the initial sparks of attraction and the sweet tension of new relationships. However, the new dark comedy, The Roses, boldly ventures into the often unexplored territory of love's dramatic unraveling, presenting a compelling narrative centered on the dissolution of a marriage. Starring the acclaimed Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman, the film delves into the lives of Theo and Ivy, a couple whose once passionate union is now teetering on the brink of collapse. The narrative unfolds against the backdrop of their shared life, now complicated by the presence of 2 children and a significant transatlantic move, all of which have contributed to the strain on their relationship. Directed by Jay Roach, a filmmaker recognized for his work on projects like Meet the Parents and Bombshell, The Roses is a reimagining of the 1989 film The War of the Roses, which itself was based on a 1981 novel. This contemporary adaptation, penned by Tony McNamara, known for his sharp wit in The Favourite and Poor Things, infuses the story with a distinct British sensibility while retaining the core essence of marital conflict. Cumberbatch and Colman, longtime friends seeking a collaborative project, found this film to be the perfect vehicle to showcase their dynamic chemistry. Their portrayal of Theo, an architect whose career faces a severe setback after a building he designed collapses, and Ivy, a chef whose culinary ambitions lead to a global success, forms the emotional core of the film. The narrative intricately weaves their professional trajectories with their personal struggles, particularly as they find themselves at odds over their shared, spectacular home. The central conflict of the film, as discussed by the lead actors, revolves around their characters' intense dispute over their house. This focus on the property serves as a potent symbol of their fractured lives and unresolved grievances. For Theo, the house represents not only a material asset, but also a monument to his professional identity, making its potential loss a devastating blow to his ego and career. Ivy, in turn, views the house as a reflection of their shared history and a symbol of what she believes Theo has taken from her, including their children, making her fight for it a form of retribution. The dialogue between Cumberbatch and Colman reveals the meticulous construction of their characters' animosity, highlighting how their polite British demeanor can be weaponized into sharp, biting insults. They describe their on-screen dynamic as a form of verbal fencing, where carefully crafted words carry hidden meanings and escalate into psychological warfare. The film's exploration of their escalating conflict, from witty banter to outright hostility, offers a darkly humorous yet poignant commentary on the complexities of long-term relationships, pride, jealousy, and the devastating consequences of unresolved emotional baggage. The actors also shared insights into their collaborative process, emphasizing the trust and shorthand developed between them, which allowed them to push the boundaries of their performances and explore the raw emotional terrain of their characters' marital meltdown. While the on-screen drama unfolds, the critical world is weighing in with its own sharp assessments. Stay tuned as we bring you a breakdown of the latest film reviews and expert opinions. A critic's compass, navigating the latest cinematic offerings. Manny the Movie Guy, a respected voice in film criticism, provides a curated look at the current cinematic landscape, offering insights into a diverse range of new releases. His latest review roundup covers significant titles that are capturing audience attention and sparking industry conversations. Among the highlighted films are the much-anticipated Austin Butler's Caught Stealing, a project that promises to showcase the actor's versatility, and the critically acclaimed The Roses, starring the formidable duo of Olivia Colman and Benedict Cumberbatch. Additionally, Manny revisits a cinematic milestone, marking the 50th anniversary of the iconic thriller, Jaws, reflecting on its enduring legacy and impact on the film industry. The inclusion of Austin Butler's Caught Stealing in Manny's review suggests a film that is likely exploring themes of ambition, risk, or perhaps a dramatic narrative centered around a high-stakes situation, given the title's implication. While specific plot details are not provided in this context, Butler's recent critical success and growing reputation suggest that this project could be a significant showcase for his talent, potentially delving into complex character studies or gripping action sequences. The anticipation for his performance in this film is palpable, as audiences are eager to see him tackle new and challenging roles. Central to Manny's update is The Roses, a film that has already garnered considerable attention for its star-studded cast and intriguing premise. The collaboration between Olivia Colman, known for her profound emotional depth and award-winning performances, and Benedict Cumberbatch, celebrated for his intense portrayals and intellectual charisma, positions the film as a must-watch. The film's focus on a couple at odds, as indicated by the title and previous discussions, suggests a narrative rich in character development and interpersonal conflict, likely exploring the complexities of relationships with a dark comedic or dramatic edge. The mention of this film alongside a classic like Jaws by a critic like Manny implies that The Roses is being considered within a broader context of significant cinematic achievements, whether for its storytelling, performances, or thematic resonance. The retrospective nod to Jaws at its 50th anniversary serves as a reminder of cinema's power to create lasting cultural impact. Steven Spielberg's groundbreaking thriller redefined the summer blockbuster and continues to be studied for its masterful direction, suspense-building techniques, and iconic score. By referencing Jaws in conjunction with contemporary releases, Manny the Movie Guy underscores the timeless appeal of compelling filmmaking and the benchmarks against which new works are often measured. This inclusion adds a layer of historical perspective to his review, connecting current cinematic trends to the enduring classics that have shaped the industry. Through these diverse selections, Manny offers viewers a comprehensive guide, highlighting both the immediate excitement of new releases and the lasting significance of cinematic history. These cinematic journeys offer plenty to discuss, but what are the critics saying specifically about the performances that are driving the buzz? We'll delve into the critical reception of The Roses next, dissecting the performances that are earning rave reviews. Marital meltdown, Cumberbatch and Colman captivate in The Roses. The film The Roses, a new dark comedy helmed by director Jay Roach, is making significant waves with its unflinching portrayal of a marriage in crisis. Starring acclaimed British actors Olivia Colman as Ivy Rose and Benedict Cumberbatch as Theo Rose, the movie delves into the disintegration of a seemingly perfect couple living in California. Beneath the veneer of their successful careers, beautiful home, and picture-perfect family lies a simmering cauldron of pride, jealousy, and unspoken bitterness. As their personal and professional lives undergo seismic shifts, their once-loving relationship transforms into a battleground, evolving from a witty British comedy into a brutally honest and darkly humorous examination of love's demise. Directed by Jay Roach, known for his work on comedies like Meet the Parents and the political drama Bombshell, the film benefits from a screenplay by Tony McNamara, the writer behind the critically lauded The Favourite and Poor Things. McNamara's signature style, characterized by sharp wit and a penchant for absurdity, is evident throughout The Roses, lending the narrative its unique blend of humor and emotional intensity. The film draws inspiration from Warren Adler's 1981 novel, The War of the Roses, which was famously adapted into a cult classic black comedy in 1989 starring Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner. This new iteration updates the narrative with a distinctly British perspective, while preserving the spirit of emotional warfare that defined the original. The performances of Colman and Cumberbatch are central to the film's success. Colman embodies Ivy Rose, who transitions from a devoted wife to a formidable restaurateur, her rise mirrored by her increasingly sharp, yet delivered with a smile, barbs aimed at her husband. Cumberbatch portrays Theo Rose, an architect whose initial charm and confidence are eroded by a public professional humiliation, the literal collapse of a building he designed, revealing a deeply wounded narcissist. Their dynamic is described as a verbal fencing match, characterized by elegant, biting dialogue filled with hidden meanings and sarcasm. What begins as witty repartee escalates into weaponized politeness, where even simple requests can sound menacing. The script masterfully captures the evolution of their relationship, from exciting verbal exchanges to prolonged conflict, though some critics note a slight dip in momentum in the latter half. However, the film finds deeper emotional resonance in its quieter moments, when the characters confront their pain rather than each other. Supporting performances from Kate McKinnon as the wild and unpredictable Amy, and Andy Samberg as her bewildered husband, inject levity and chaos, balancing the escalating tension. Sunita Mani and Encuti Gatwa further enrich the narrative by representing Ivy's new life in the culinary world, highlighting her evolving values and the widening chasm between the couple. Roach's direction employs controlled framing to amplify the tension, transforming elegant settings into arenas for argument and psychological warfare, with the contrast between sunny exteriors and shadowed interiors mirroring the decay beneath the couple's seemingly perfect lives. Audience reception has been overwhelmingly positive, with many praising the film's sharp writing, unforgettable performances, and its darkly humorous take on modern relationships. Social media reactions highlight the chemistry between Colman and Cumberbatch and the film's clever blend of comedy and chaos. While some critics point to occasional pacing issues, the film's strengths lie in its witty dialogue and powerful performances, making it a compelling, albeit at times emotionally brutal, dissection of love, power, and gender dynamics. These critical discussions paint a vivid picture of the film's impact. But what about the personal reflections of the stars themselves? We'll hear from them next. The Roses, a cinematic masterpiece or marital mess. In a whirlwind tour of the latest in entertainment and film, we've seen Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman offer sharp insights into the digital age and their new film, The Roses. We've explored the film's intricate plot, its stellar performances, and its critical reception, noting its dark humor and poignant exploration of marital strife. We also caught a glimpse into the broader film landscape with Manny the Movie Guy's review roundup, which placed The Roses in context with other notable releases and cinematic anniversaries. From the volatile nature of social media, as described by Cumberbatch, to Olivia Colman's deliberate distance from it, the conversation highlights modern connectivity. The film, The Roses itself, has been lauded for its sharp writing and the captivating chemistry between its lead actors, even as some critics suggest its momentum occasionally lags. The narrative's exploration of a marriage unraveling, inspired by a classic tale of marital warfare, resonates with audiences who appreciate its blend of wit and emotional brutality. The critical consensus points to strong performances and clever dialogue as the film's main draw, making it a significant talking point in the current cinematic scene. Now, it's your turn to join the conversation. Did you find the insights from Colman and Cumberbatch compelling? Are you eager to see The Roses? After hearing about its critical reception, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the update, subscribe to the channel for more in-depth coverage of the stories that matter, and hit that notification bell so you're always the first to know when we post new content. For more exclusive updates and behind-the-scenes peeks, be sure to follow us on all our social media platforms. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.